This question is going to be the cornerstone of helping you understand exactly what it takes to choose the right marriage partner. I have just received such beautiful messages from you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to use this video to answer one of them. And I think a lot of you are going to resonate with it. And when I say choose the right marriage partner, I don't mean just for happiness in the dunya. I'm talking about happiness in the akhirah as well. It's about choosing someone who's going to be good for you, who's going to, especially if you're a woman. My cat is trying to escape. He's trying to get outside with us. I don't know if you can see him. Anyway, he's making a good effort. I'm telling you specifically, not just because I am a woman and have been married for 19 years, subhanAllah, but also because I've worked with thousands and thousands of women across the globe, Muslim women from across the globe who are struggling in their marriages. And I can tell you exactly why those struggles are, exactly where things break down, and how detrimental it is to every part of you when you are a woman who's not well supported by the man that she's married to. Your nervous system goes into overdrive. You are in survival mode. You get sick. I mean, so many women are having chronic illnesses, living in a constantly stressful environment where they have to walk on eggshells with that man and be in hypervigilance is causing their bodies to be in a state of survival mode, and things are breaking down.
And once you have interruption here, since I recorded that video, something amazing has happened. Alhamdulillah, I've really been listening to your questions. After 10 plus years of facilitating women through every single stage of marriage and hearing about and helping with every single possible marriage issue, then being married for 19 years, alhamdulillah, with significant challenges cited to share with you today, I have designed a special checklist to help inform your search for the right partner. I'm going to help you to be strategically fussy, strategically picky. I have covered 7 major areas in this checklist. These areas are all important for your dunya and akhirah, and they are the foundation on which a strong marriage is built. It is going to completely change the way you look for a marriage partner, and I can't wait for you to dive into it.
And so all once you have children, that only amplifies, and many of these things get exacerbated when you have children. But let's go into the question. I stumbled across your YouTube channel just today. How true your words are, mashallah, truly. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Please remember me in your special du'as. I wondered if you had any advice for Muslims who deal with mental illness. I personally struggle with borderline personality disorder, which makes my highs very high, but my lows extremely low. Sometimes all I can do is pray 5 times, but without khushu or any relief whatsoever. I do want to get married one day, inshallah, but I'm not sure if I'll ever be ready for it. I am never abusive, but my low depressive moods and sometimes self-harming thoughts must affect the other. I'm still young and focused on healing and on my akhirah. It's just so hard. I am a 20-year-old woman living in West Europe, reverted to Islam. I was born Muslim, alhamdulillah, but my family was never practicing. Not sure if this matters, but maybe it does. It does matter. A good question. And first, I just want to celebrate you and appreciate you so big, mashallah. Allahumma barik. The fact that despite your mental health struggles, you are still sticking to your 5 times salah, that is sabr. That is sabr in action. And that is already telling me so much about you. It tells me that you are a person who's loyal and a person who's committed. When somebody is loyal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they're going to be loyal in their relationships. This already tells me that despite some of the other challenges you have an amazing foundation to work on that will make you an exceptional wife, because the sabr that you are showing towards your duties to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the same kind of sabr that's required in a marriage. And both partners need it. The husband needs it and the wife needs it in order for that marriage to work well. Now, you're saying that you're still young and you're focused on your healing and you're in your akhirah. I love that for you, because you are absolutely starting in the right place. So many people and women get married because it's the thing to do. Everybody else is doing it. People are telling them that they're going to get too old. And this whole thing about getting old and having an expiry date, quote unquote, as a woman is all Western ideology. This is the stuff that the Western people have pushed onto us. And unfortunately, I even see it in my comment section sometimes where men are saying this kind of stuff. Please, if a man says that kind of stuff to you, he's an absolute red flag. Any man who believes that a woman has an expiry date is not somebody with good akhlaq, and he's not somebody whose ideologies are formed by Islam. They are formed by Western notions, no matter how much hadith he's quoting, right? I love the fact that you are focusing on your healing. Again, that's telling me so much about you. It tells me that you are not looking for other people to fix you. You really look at the fact that if you want your life to change, you have to change. Allahumma barik. You are absolutely in the right place. I'm so happy that you're here. Now, you do have a great struggle. The fact that you have BPD tells me that there are certain unhealed traumas in your system, and emotional regulation can be difficult. You said that your highs are very high, your lows are extremely low. May Allah grant you complete shifa and all the resources and the tools that you need to move through it. You asked me specifically, you're not sure if you'll ever be ready. Now, ever is a long time. Are you ready right now? Possibly not. Maybe right now is not the right time for you. That's absolutely fine. You're focusing on your akhirah. You're focusing on your deen. You're focusing on your healing. Keep focusing on that. Ever is a long time, though. If you keep growing yourself emotionally and spiritually, if you keep seeking healing, eventually, inshallah, you will be ready for marriage. But don't rush that timeline. There really is no rush. Marriage is not something that needs to be done by a certain number, by a certain age. It's really about your emotional and spiritual readiness. And the fact that you're working on this right now is ideal, mashallah. What I'm more worried about for you, because you said that you are not abusive, but you have these low depressive moods. Right now, if you should get married, I wouldn't be so worried about you harming the other person. I would be worried about you not being able to see red flags when you're looking for a partner and that person harming you. I would be worried about you being a target for abuse, because you sound like someone who is really soft, subhanAllah. May Allah keep, allow you to have that softness along with the resilience. But you sound like someone who really worries that the other person must be okay. And although this is a beautiful trait, consideration and empathy, when you combine it with some of those unhealed traumas that you have, you may find yourself allowing other people to treat you badly, allowing a marriage partner to treat you badly, and not bringing the boundaries that you need in order for you to be treated well, treated fairly, treated justly in that marriage. In this situation, I would say, right now, do what you're doing. Focus on your salah, focus on your ibadah, focus on your akhirah, and focus on your healing and your self-growth. Keep going, my sister. One of the key pieces of your healing is ensuring that you are not allowing yourself to be treated badly. You are not allowing yourself to be abused. As you continue down your healing journey, you will find, and when you get the right mentors, and I have programs where I do this with my clients, where I help women just like you to heal their traumas and heal dysfunctional patterns that they inherited, so that they don't end up getting abused in their marriages, so that they are able to treat their husbands well, and they also have the right boundaries in place so their husbands treat them well. Because when both those things come together, subhanAllah, not only is it so beautiful for the love and the connection, and you get to experience marriage in the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has described it, but it's good for your akhirah too. Because when you are both treating each other well, that is a source of barakah. That is a source of sakina in the home. The children start thriving in the home. Your parenting is according to the sunnah. Your children have a safe, emotionally safe home to be in. They develop the skills to have healthy relationships. They have strong self-esteem. They become strong members of the ummah. And the way that you and your husband treat each other becomes a form of not just good for you in this dunya, but when you go to the akhirah and you stand before your Lord, that will weigh heavy on both your scales on goodness. So I want for you guys to have amazing marriages. But I hope that this video and the other videos, go and check out some of my other videos as well, where I'm talking about marriage. I have a playlist, alhamdulillah. They're there because I need you to know that a good marriage is not something that you accidentally stumble on. As much as you need to be discerning to choose the right partner, even when you choose someone, it's never going to be perfect. You need to have the skills in place to create a healthy, functional marriage. And that requires healing. That requires growth. That requires you to know your triggers, to be able to move through your emotions. If you're going through depressive low times, knowing how to move through that, knowing how to ask for the right support. This requires an internal overhaul and a commitment to continued growth. Because when you first get married, things are a little bit easier, subhanAllah. Yes, you have to get to know each other, but if you both have emotional maturity, you'll move through it. But as life changes, as you have children, as financial circumstances go up and down, maybe there's health issues, that's life. those things will bring up stress. And your emotional maturity, both your emotional maturity will be tested. Both your faith will be, your taqwa will be tested, subhanAllah. And so you want to ensure that both of you are committed to that process of growth. Both of you are committed to your akhirah goals. Both of you are bonded together and partners that help each other to make good decisions, to live your life in a way that seeks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's pleasure. I'm sending all of you so much love and du'as. Go and check out some of my other videos where I speak about marriage. I will see you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.